In a world where wanderlust has captured the hearts of millions, the global travel industry is experiencing an extraordinary boom. People are seeking new horizons, immersing themselves in different cultures, and embracing the transformative power of travel. Yet, as this surge continues, doubts linger about its longevity. Will the current global travel boom last, or is it merely a fleeting moment? In this special report, we delve into the trends, challenges, and potential outcomes of this phenomenon, examining the driving forces behind it and exploring the impact of factors like sustainability, infrastructure, and global shifts. Join us as we unravel the truth behind this captivating global travel boom and uncover what lies ahead on the horizon of exploration. Let's get started. By 2023, the travel and tourism industry is poised to achieve remarkable growth, with its projected value reaching an impressive $9.5 trillion. This valuation represents a mere 5% decline compared to the pre-pandemic levels of 2019 when the sector was flourishing at its peak. These statistics have been revealed in the World Travel and Tourism Council's WTTC 2023 Economic Impact Research, EIR. Notably, a total of 34 countries have already surpassed their 2019 levels, showcasing the resiliency and adaptability of the travel and tourism sector. Furthermore, the WTTC predicts that the industry will bounce back and recover up to 95% of the job levels it achieved in 2019. Julia Simpson, the esteemed president and CEO of the WTTC, emphasized the ongoing recovery and rapid progress of the travel and tourism sector. This encouraging trend not only highlights the sector's enduring appeal, but also reaffirms the unwavering desire of people worldwide to embark on journeys and explore new destinations. Before diving into the full video, make sure to subscribe to my channel now and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all the latest videos and engaging content about the latest trends and predictions in the travel industry and economics. Now let's embark on a captivating exploration of whether the current global travel boom will last. Enjoy the video! The phenomenon of revenge holidays is currently at its peak, and the travel industry is capitalizing on this trend to a great extent. After facing several challenging years, there is a strong inclination among people to indulge in extravagant spending on airline tickets and accommodations, leading to significant financial gains for the sector. Tour operators find themselves inundated with a surge of bookings, while hotel chains are experiencing unprecedented profitability. Prominent players in the industry are already reaping the rewards of this surge. EasyJet, for instance, has revised its earnings forecasts twice this year, reflecting the optimistic outlook for the company. Similarly, IAG and Ryanair have successfully returned to profitability, marking a significant milestone since the onset of the pandemic. Singapore Airlines, buoyed by its exceptional financial performance, has decided to distribute generous bonuses equivalent to 8 months' worth of salary to its employees. The International Air Transport Association, a reputable industry body, has observed that airfares are increasing at a faster rate than inflation. Consequently, global airline executives now anticipate a staggering $9.8 billion in net income for this year, surpassing initial forecasts by more than double. This remarkable financial success serves as a testament to the resilience and recovery of the travel industry, as it bounces back from the adversities faced during the pandemic. The surge in holiday bookings has significantly improved the prospects of international travel. Projections from the United Nations World Tourism Organization suggest that global tourist arrivals for this year are anticipated to reach as high as 95% of pre-pandemic levels, a remarkable increase from the 63% achieved in 2022. This uptick in travel activity is contributing to the revitalization of the tourism sector, evidenced by the soaring share prices of travel companies that had experienced a downturn in early 2022 due to concerns surrounding inflation and an impending recession. Interestingly, despite the elevated prices associated with travel, individuals are not deterred from seeking out their desired destinations. It appears that people are prioritizing travel experiences over other discretionary expenditures, as highlighted by David Goodger, a consultant from Oxford Economics. The allure of exploring new places and embarking on memorable journeys seems to outweigh the impact of higher costs. Moreover, many individuals find themselves financially empowered by the savings accumulated during lockdown periods, allowing them to indulge in holiday experiences while simultaneously cutting back on expenses related to clothing or dining out. This shifting consumer behavior reflects a strong desire to embrace the joys of travel and make the most of the opportunities that have become available as restrictions have eased. With a renewed sense of wanderlust and increased financial capacity, people are eagerly venturing out to create cherished memories and fulfill their travel dreams. The duration of the favorable conditions in the travel industry will depend on several key factors, including aspects related to the industry's supply side. One significant challenge lies in the shortage of airport personnel, which can hinder the smooth operation of travel services. Additionally, the industry is grappling with soaring jet fuel costs, placing financial strain on airlines. Moreover, the infrastructure supporting air travel has faced considerable strain, as evidenced by the system failures experienced during periods of high demand in the previous year. These failures resulted in extensive flight delays or sudden cancellations, causing frustration among travelers. For instance, in the previous summer, a quarter of all flights in America were either scrapped or delayed, eroding trust in the reliability of air travel services. Such disruptions not only undermine customer confidence, but also incur substantial financial losses for airlines. Southwest Airlines, for example, estimates that the cancellation of nearly 17,000 flights in December alone resulted in losses amounting to approximately $800 million. To sustain the positive momentum in the industry, it is crucial to address these supply-side challenges effectively. Addressing the shortage of airport staff, finding solutions to mitigate jet fuel costs, and strengthening infrastructure systems are essential steps toward ensuring the smooth functioning of air travel. By addressing these issues, airlines can enhance customer satisfaction, rebuild trust, and mitigate financial losses incurred from disruptions. The sustainability of the travel industry's growth also hinges on the demand side, raising a significant question about future travel appetite. While the industry has experienced a glorious summer with a surge in demand, there is a possibility of a swift decline in the appetite for holidays. This decline could occur just as rapidly as the initial surge. One factor influencing this potential downturn in demand is the monetary policies pursued by central banks, particularly the Federal Reserve in the United States. Although the Federal Reserve has paused interest rate increases for now, it is widely anticipated that rates will be raised again in the coming months. As central banks in affluent nations grapple with persistent inflation, there is a concern that the rising interest rates could dampen the enthusiasm of holidaymakers. The increased cost of borrowing and higher borrowing rates may dissuade individuals from spending on discretionary items such as vacations. If the cost of borrowing becomes less favorable, potential holidaymakers may opt to forego travel plans and throw in the beach towel, so to speak. The impact of these decisions on the travel industry could be significant, potentially leading to a decline in bookings and a reduction in overall travel demand. Therefore, the future trajectory of the travel industry will be shaped not only by supply-side challenges, but also by the broader economic landscape and consumer sentiment. It remains to be seen how the interplay between monetary policies, inflation, and individual spending behavior will ultimately impact the travel industry's sustained growth. Despite their position as the third largest group of tourists globally, Chinese travelers may not be able to fill the void left by other international travelers. According to Oxford Economics, Americans and Germans were the two largest groups of tourists in 2019, with Chinese tourists ranking third. While China eased COVID-19 restrictions last year, leading to increased travel to nearby destinations like Macau and Thailand, Chinese tourists have shown limited enthusiasm for far-flung international destinations. Chinese travelers seem to be more inclined towards staycations rather than venturing abroad. Accor, a prominent hotel chain, estimates that approximately 3/4 of Chinese travelers this year will opt to explore domestic destinations or enjoy leisure activities closer to home. This preference for staycations may be attributed to several factors. The ongoing global uncertainty surrounding the pandemic, including the emergence of new variants and fluctuating travel restrictions, could contribute to a cautious approach among Chinese travelers. Additionally, the allure of domestic travel within China itself, with its diverse landscapes and cultural attractions, provides ample opportunities for exploration without the need for international travel. While Chinese tourists have historically been a significant force in the global tourism industry, it appears that their focus has shifted toward exploring and supporting their own country's offerings. As a result, international destinations reliant on Chinese tourism may need to adapt their strategies and seek alternative sources of visitor traffic in the near term. A decline in holidaymaking would indeed pose significant challenges for the travel industry, which is already burdened with substantial debt and grappling with mounting expenses while recovering from past losses. Airlines, for instance, incurred a staggering $138 billion in losses in 2020, indicating the severe impact of the pandemic on their financial health. To compound their woes, credit rating agency Moody's predicts that labor costs for airlines will rise by nearly a fifth this year, further straining their financial resources. Hotels, too, are facing their own set of challenges. Despite raising wages, many hotels are struggling to fill vacant positions due to staffing shortages. This labor scarcity adds additional strain to the already stretched resources of hotels and puts pressure on their ability to provide seamless services to guests. In the UK, for example, wage bills in the hospitality sector are 15% higher than pre-pandemic levels, exacerbating the financial burden on the industry. After a prolonged period of disruption and uncertainty, the travel industry now finds itself confronting the realities of day-to-day economic challenges. While the recent surge in travel provided a much-needed boost, the industry must now navigate the long-term financial implications of the pandemic, including debt repayment, escalating costs, and labor shortages. To ensure the industry's sustainable recovery, stakeholders will need to carefully manage their finances, optimize operational efficiency, and adapt to the evolving economic landscape. Additionally, exploring innovative strategies to attract and retain talent while mitigating rising costs will be crucial for the industry's long-term viability. As our journey comes to a close, we've explored the captivating world of travel and delved into the question of whether the current global travel boom will endure. From the rise of digital nomads to the demand for authentic experiences, we've discovered the driving forces behind this phenomenon. We've also confronted the challenges of sustainability, infrastructure, and shifting geopolitical landscapes that may shape the future of travel. Whether this surge in global exploration is a lasting trend or a fleeting moment remains uncertain, but what is clear is that travel has the power to transform lives, foster understanding, and create unforgettable memories. If you enjoyed this thought-provoking exploration of the global travel boom and want to stay informed about the latest insights and updates, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you found this video informative and engaging, we would greatly appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up and hit that like button. Thank you for joining us on this thought-provoking journey.